Yeah, Singapore music scene. Hello, wake up, leh. Welcome to an episode of E-Junkies. This is Jarvis. Today we have Annette with us.
Hi everyone, I'm Annette Lee. I am an actor, musician, and also a video creator. So you might have seen some of my videos online.
Wow, that's nice. Alright, so to just start off, what have you been up to lately?
A lot of things. I have been making a lot of TikToks as usual. Also just making a lot of video content, comedy video content. I recently released a Korean remix version of one of my songs. So that was really fun. We kind of got in touch with this Korean producer. He had a Korean artist called Yellow. I thought this song would work out pretty nicely if we did a whole new version of it. I sang mostly in English and she did the Korean part, so it's like a half English and
Did you
Korean.
know Korean? Oh.
No, I don't really know Korean.
Okay.
But the bridge was in Korean and we split it, so I sang like 1-2 lines of Korean. He said I did pretty well, so hopefully it worked out. And yeah, I'm just also, working on a lot of new music as well as writing new scripts for new projects and stuff like that.
Congratulations on the nomination on Youth Music Awards. Do you have a winning face that you've prepared already? Or?
I don't know, my winning face is every day, so.
What if it's not Annette Lee?
It's okay also, I'll still be smiling also. I'll be happy for whoever won. Yeah.
Congratulations. Was it like an expected thing or just?
Of course, unexpected lah. I mean, I released the second EP in October last year. So I guess it was a bit of time already and then I wasn't thinking about it.
Do you actually feel like you're an underdog? I can feel that part is from something.
I think that song was also kind of inspired by people whom I've seen who stepped out of difficult situations, right? And came out of it a lot stronger.
About the album itself, there's 5 songs. How long did you actually take?
Yeah, I usually write a lot and then just discard everything that isn't as good. Those 5 were the best of whatever I had written in the 3 years before that, because my first EP was about 3 years before that.
The action of throwing, that's like throwing away like a baby, like your creation. That takes a lot to do it, right?
Yeah, but I think it's okay because the more you write, then it's a bit of practice as well. So you kind of get better at it. And I think it just is part of the process. Every musician wants to do original songs, right? The thing about art is sharing your own voice, having your own voice, singing songs that you wrote from your own heart, right? I actually had some songs and I sent it to this music mentorship program in Singapore. I sent it a few times and I always just got rejected.
I get rejected also.
I think at a point in time, I really just felt, maybe I should just give up. I was actually with my guitarist friend, we were a band and we would do substitute gigs. So there was this one bar that we were at and we were the substitute band, but because the regular was kind of ending already, so the owner said if we did well, then they would have us back as the regular and finally play at one place every week. Then to me, as a struggling uni student, so that's also
music,
good. That's also good pocket money. So we did the best out that night, right? And then at the end of it, then the owner went to my friend and said y'all did very well. We would love to have you guys come back and be the regular, but can you change the singer?
What? Which bar? Faster say! Now, faster say!
I think it's things like that that just push you to work harder.
Right,
I practiced so much more since then. I also did give myself sort of if this doesn't work out in a year, then okay, I don't do anymore already. But somehow, each time I put something out, there was glimmers of hope. And then now with this second EP out also, it's just keeping me going for the next one. And it's still tough now, but I'm still not gonna give up yet.
And whenever I see you on the screen, Suwan, there's always this crazy kind of persona. Is that really your true personality?
No, I'm very chill. I can be crazy if I must. But I don't have to be, then I'll
It was
just
very tiring,
be
right?
more chill. Yeah, if not, I'll have to be crazy all the time.
I was just thinking like these past few years, like it has been, you're getting quite a lot of attention. Do you love being in the center of attention?
I never really wanted to be in front of the camera. When I was in school, I studied filmmaking. And
Really
yeah.
not? Really?
I studied
meh?
filmmaking. I wanted to be a writer, director, and I
Oh,
wanted to make
that's how you
videos.
actually started, right?
Yeah, that's actually how I started, and I actually joined SCAPE to start the video team. And back then, because it was just
So
me.
you are the pioneer generation.
Yeah, pioneer generation, old. Because at the beginning, I had to do every single thing, right? We didn't have a lot of resources and nor cast or anything, so I had to show up a lot in front of the camera. And that's eventually how it began. I just had to do my job. So I went on some dating apps and then I asked some guys out and I'm gonna show up on a first date like this. Let's go. My Instagram was actually private for a long time. After a few years of the job, I started to appreciate a lot of things about being a bit more public, like being able to connect with people or sharing stories that people find relatable. And I probably had to private certain things I didn't really want to show on my profile. I think there was one where I posted like my driver's license. I think got my IC number, so I
Oh, okay. Throughout these few years of being in the industry, is there like a particular work that you felt proud of?
There are a lot actually.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many. I was pretty proud of the Marie Kondo parody that I worked on, right? Because it was sort of a last minute thing, and then I came back on weekends to finish the edit and thing because we wanted to get it out in
during
time.
that
Yeah, the period where everyone was talking about it. So I wrote the script like in a day and everything, and then we kind of shot it in I think like 1 or 2 days or so after that. So it was all just in a matter of a few days and then pushed up. So I was pretty proud of that.
You watch the video, then immediately you can digest the accent and then you just do it.
Oh yeah, so for a couple of days before that, I was just listening to a lot of videos of Marie Kondo speaking English so that I can learn her accent.
As compared to 10 years ago, right? How do you feel as Annette Lee right now?
I would say I feel like I've grown a lot as a person. I hopefully still look about the same. I still look 18. I've kind of just learned to appreciate a lot of little things more.
What the sense I'm getting, like you have a lot of ideas in your head, like you have a lot of thoughts in your head, and then throughout these 10 years you're just creating, you're just
I'm
writing.
learning how to like control the chi. The last decade has been me trying to channel all that creative energy and harness it well and be in control of it and not let it be all over the place. A lot of people don't know, but I was actually doing music way before everything else. Like when I was a kid, I was playing the piano and then I got my first guitar when I was about 12, 13. And then I started just writing little songs starting from that point in my life.
Can I say like music is like your comfort zone?
Yeah, it's almost like my side project, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, I always did that like outside of school, but I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it's easier to do video work sustainably than do music work sustainably.
Visual as compared to audio. Yeah, Singapore, music scene, hello, wake up, hey!
I probably just like everybody else had a legit, not midlife, sorry. I remember when I graduated from university, I just had this breakdown because I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. And I remember I was like crying and everything. I was going to start working at a production house. But before I did that job application process, like I just had this fear, oh my goodness, I'm going to hate everything that I do from now on. Because it sounds very...
Is it like very repetitive, very hectic?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be super routine. But I always had a side project. When I was in university, I ran this blog.
Oh,
it was a illustrated blog where I write stories and then I illustrate. Like, it turned out to be the thing that kind of got everything started. If I were to give any advice for anybody who's in a quarter-life crisis, just have a side project. And I think that's why I kind of just carried on after so many years, still doing video work as well as music work. When I'm doing the video work, then I can see the music work as a side project. And even if I'm doing the music work a lot more seriously now, then I can see like my TikToks as a side project. So there's always a side project going on, and I think it keeps me passionate,
That's it for this episode of E-Junkies. Thank you, Annette! So do you want to tell how everybody can listen to your music?
So if you like to listen to Song for the Underdog, You can check it out on all streaming platforms, and yeah, you can stay tuned to all my socials as well. I'm on Instagram at Annette Lee, and from there you'll find everything else, and I make a lot of fun content.
Yeah, alright, thank you, and please remember to like, share and subscribe. That's the end. Bye!